Welcome back to Pokemon on No Talent Gaming. Hey Xavier, remember this Gengar? Remember this little guy here? Remember him from Pokemon Fire Red when you actually used to fucking watch us? Before you vanished into your den of World of Warcraft and Final Fantasy 14? So Naomi didn't know what a fight stick was in the break. Yeah, a fight stick is a peripheral that is like the old arcade camera controls. Yeah. You know Nick's brother, the guy that doesn't like you? Doug?
Does he? Oh yeah, that's right. He actually doesn't like me.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
He collects fight sticks.
Alright.
He also like collects old Dreamcast and Saturn peripherals. So like he and I have had more than a few Dreamcast discussions since I'm like a big Dreamcast fan.
Mm-hmm.
Is Naomi having a better time than playing that game from last night, Redacted? Oh, you mean
Yes.
Snipper Clips. That was a ridiculous ass game. Oh, I just noticed I'm drinking out of a Pokemon glass.
Yeah,
it's the Master Ball glass, dude.
Yeah, that's...
Where's yours? You have your Pokemon glass over there?
No, mine's Coca-Cola.
You fucking shill for Coca-Cola. It's not even the better pop. Pepsi's the better pop.
No, Coca-Cola is the much better pop.
Are you fucking serious?
No, don't even start this shit with
It's
me.
so not okay. Not only is it worse tasting, it's worse for you. I mean, pop's not good in general, but it's worse for you than Pepsi.
They're like the same fucking thing, and one is so much better tasting.
If they're the same fucking thing, how can one be better tasting?
No, as in like bad for you. They're like the same fucking thing. Yeah.
Coke is worse for you.
Nuh-uh.
Pepsi's not good for you at all, but Coke is worse for you than Pepsi is. And Pepsi's way better tasting than Coke. What kind of fucking pleb am I dating here? Okay, guys, settle the ultimate debate right now. Coke versus Pepsi, go. Wartime, Pepsi versus Coke. Coke is better, Pepsi's garbage.
No, wait. No,
Are you...
That's Pepsi better.
Pepsi,
No, fucking
Pepsi's,
read.
Yeah. Coke, you're all fucking stupid. Just get out of my stream. Are you aware you sound retarded when you call it pop? Well, it's called pop.
Thank you, my Coke brethren.
No, it's Pepsi.
Coke
It's
brethren.
fucking Pepsi. Doesn't help that I'm from Georgia. Kill him. The favorite formula of Coke, Pepsi, and other soft drinks changes country to country. That's true.
Really? Cool.
Okay, well here, if you had to choose like a carbonated beverage, not just the big two, any carbonated beverage. Root beer? Yeah.
Although it tastes gross now because they took the caffeine out of it.
For the longest time, my favorite was Mellow Yellow.
I don't even know what that is.
It was discontinued like when I was in high school. I got so sad when Mellow Yellow it was so good. You even had a song about it, dude. You hear it it's on the speaker at the store all the time. They call me Mellow Yellow. It's a real mellow song. Mellow Yellow is pretty good. Mountain Dew is okay. I used to like live and...
I used to like Mountain Dew and then I stopped liking it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I would like live and die by Mountain Dew when I was in high school. Not anymore. What I live, the word for soda is Coke. My favorite Coke is Pepsi. That's funny. I stopped calling it pop when my dad threatened to hit me because I asked for a pop. Have a pop? He just like, no son of mine. Mellow Yellow still exists in the U.S. Some Pepsi too sweet? Yeah. I don't like root beer. I don't like Dr. Pepper.
I hate Dr. Pepper. It tastes gross.
It's so similar to root beer, though.
No, it's not.
Yes,
it
it
tastes
is.
so different. So different.
I mean, I like iced tea, but that's not carbonated. It's in the same class as carbonated beverages, but not carbonated, so it doesn't count. I like, for example...
Oh my god, that's really funny. We both used dig and his dig missed because I was in the hole.
Yeah.
That's great.
Trevor's better than Pib. Dave likes fucking Brio.
I don't even know what that is.
You sell it at the store. It's like a shitty Italian imported soft drink. It just tastes like someone like took licorice and liquefied it and then mixed it half and half with someone's ass juice.
Shit.
What? Oh, earthquake. Yeah, if someone earthquakes while you're digging, it just like destroys you. I like 7-Up. When I was a kid, 7-Up was not a citrus drink. It was just like a clone of Sprite. Now 7-Up and Sprite are very different, and I like 7-Up better than Sprite.
I don't know. I haven't had 7-Up in a really long time.
Didn't you have one just over the Christmas break when we were at my place?
I had ginger ale.
Oh, that's right. Ginger ale's pretty good too, though.
I love ginger ale.
Ginger ale's pretty good.
It's like root beer and ginger ale.
Dave drinks hipster soda. Yeah, basically. Dave loves imported Italian fucking carbonated beverages.
Is this the way out? Yes.
Yeah. And the only place you can even get them are like, one, from our store in the international section, or two, for some reason Pizza has them. And actually, during those movie nights with Nicole and Peter and Jose, we would like order from Pizza, and someone would always get a Brio because we knew it was fucking terrible. That's the entrance to the forest from the start of the game. You're on that far side of the route that you couldn't get to before, remember?
Well, how do I get out of it?
There's something to get here, but then you have to go back to the cave.
But I also need to heal.
Oh wait, no, you can't do this till you get cut. Oh fuck. This is all a waste.
For fuck's sake, Steph!
A fainted Pokemon can't fight, but it can still use moves like cut. How about this guy? What's he all about? He's playing a Game Boy, actually. What are you doing?
Stuck.
Looking for a Clefairy. You want to trade one for my Mr. Mime? You don't have a Clefairy, do you?
No, I wanted to get one, but we didn't find one.
Yeah. Okay, you can't do this till you have cut. You have to come back here when you have cut.
You're a fucking dick.
I just didn't know.
You should know! You have the fucking guidebook!
I'm sorry. Let me pull it open again. I want to show you where we are. Just so you have
I don't care where we are.
reference.
I don't care.
Let me show you.
I don't care.
Let me show you. Okay. Remember this?
No, I don't care.
Take a look.
No.
Remember how you came to... There's a Viridian Forest, and there's this whole side of the route that you couldn't see? See? Look at the map.
I don't
Look at the map. Do you see the map?
About it.
Do you see the map? Do you see it? For fuck's sake.
That's not who I meant to pick.
Oh yeah, Trevor, let's talk about that. Here's Sargon's campaign, okay? His D&D campaign is basically set in a world where Muslims are... They're not called Muslims, but it's basically Muslims. Like, there's this religion that is spread across this area, and then, like, across the mountain range to the east...
Sorry, Metapest.
There's this new religion has kind of politicized and then invaded, like, the easternmost kingdoms of our religion, and, like, it's kind of fallen apart. And now there's like waves of refugees traveling west to like the western kingdoms. And Arch and V are playing as a cleric and a nobleman who are refugees from these fallen kingdoms. And in their travels, they come to a monastery where I am, and I'm a monk. And I'm like this 6'4" black fellow, and I'm a monk. So. We've been sent by the master of the church of my monastery down into these crypts to retrieve a scroll or something. And in these crypts, we're basically kind of exploring them and fighting things. There have been tentacle-faced huggers and giant red beetles, and then like a giant mother beetle. It was quite... Jesus Christ, Manifesto. It was honestly a fun session today, even though I've never fucking played D&D before and I was completely inept at everything, but it was fun.
Sleep powder.
Sleep powder's not bad. What are your current powders? Because Portable Niche can learn all the powders. Yeah, sure. Hey, get rid of Tackle, I guess. Because Confusion is an amazing fucking move. You want to keep that. It doesn't actually cause Confuse. It causes massive damage. It's kind of strange that way. Like for the first half of the game, you can keep a Butterfree around just to deal a bunch of status effects and then deal psychic power. Play D&D with people that like you. They like me. They like me just fine. I know that you guys like me too. I can play a D&D game with you. Sargon should be on NTG. Would you want him on, Naomi?
I think that would be you and Sargon shit.
Yeah? I'll just import him from the UK. Sargon should be...
I actually have no idea how me and Sargon get along, to be quite honest with you.
Sargon should steal Avery away when she goes back to the UK.
Doesn't he have a wife and child?
Yes, yeah. He'd still be doing us a favor. Okay, I'm done being an asshole, kinda. But the campaign has actually gone good, gone well. We've come across a few hiccups in that we can never open any fucking box that we found. Treasure chest is locked. Okay, well I have a crowbar. Let's try to pry it open using our strength. Everyone, all four of us, because there's an NPC with us, right? We all roll strength with the crowbar. We all fail.
Amazing.
So we can't open it. It's like, oh, well, I guess we're just not opening that box. That's, you know, this is just basically what's happening with this goddamn... We found a massive crate. And it's too big to even get in the room because the passage is so tiny. And none of us could open it. With the crowbar that I have. Oh, then I got bit and lifted into the air by the no. The mother beetle, like the big one.
Yeah.
I mean, I dodged some acid like the Matrix,
style.
and then I jumped out of the lift by like somersaulting, but still, I got pretty butt fucked. I went down from like in those 2 turns. I went from 15 HP to 3. Oh, and we found like old containers of beer. It used to be beer, and now it's kind of just rotten, moldy sludge. I took my water canister and loaded it up with the rotten, moldy sludge. It's still flammable. Oh! Drowsy. You want to catch one? No, you don't.
I do want to catch one?
Yes, you do. They're quite powerful when you evolve them. Into what? No, it evolves into Hypno. Abracadabra and Alakazam are a different evolutionary line. Drowsy and Hypno are this version. But it's like a psychic anteater, who also apparently works in fucking septic tanks because he's waist deep in shit right now. He's like, the top of him is yellow, the bottom half of him is brown. Even in like the anime, it's just like, yep, I just live in poop. Oh, here you go. Throw the ball. Beer is flammable. It's alcohol, dude.
Alcohol's flammable.
Yeah.
What?
Drowsy and Hypno put children to sleep. The calculation depends on the level and the health level and the status effects of each Pokemon in the field. So if you want to have a higher chance to catch it, send out like Fairy or Romad. Yeah. Alucard wants to be the Drowsy, it sounds like.
Okay.
The beer is not concentrated enough. Well, no, but it's been rotting away in there for a long time. It's probably flammable.
What the?
Romad's asleep now, so it's going to be a lower chance, too.
But he keeps using...
I know. Throw another ball, I guess. You have an awakening? You do. Yeah, I know that beer is not concentrated enough to be flammable, but it's been down there for years and years and years, so I'm assuming that it has, you know, alcoholized over time like a lot of alcohol does. There you go. So I have... Jesus, that was quite the bang.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
I'm fine.
So what I'm thinking is that at some point I can dump it out and burn something using my tinder box, or I can like... Well, guys, maybe Sargon doesn't know that, so don't fucking tell him. But what I'm hoping is that if I have this flammable liquid in my water stein, in my water skin, I can pour it on something and then light it up with the tinder box and make an explosion.
Or you could poison somebody.
I could.
You just like, here.
Have a drink of this.
Yeah.
And you just like...
And you get poisoned.
Yeah, a la carte de Jazzy. Vodka is
Do
very...
they not
fair.
respond if... Oh, no,
No,
do.
they still
Okay.
respond. Well then, who the hell, like, I thought people use Molotov cocktails. Like, how people, don't they make them out of vodka?
You're sleeping.
Also, V wanted me to, like, catch the acid that the mother beetle was spitting into the stein, or into the water skin, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna burn my hands off doing this, so don't. Also, I thought that it might have been, like, the beer might have been acidic, so I wanted to pour it into like the lock hole of a chest, and they're like, don't do that. Oh yeah, drowsies and hypnos do mind rape people. They like put people to sleep and then they just like carry them away. 200 proof, at least 50% alcohol has zero chance of catching. Oh, I see. Is that like a D&D rule, Matapastor, or is that a... Here's the thing, guys. Sargon doesn't know this, so don't let him do it so I can cheese a later encounter by like lighting my water skin on fire and throwing it. Just don't say anything and it'll be okay.
Watch, this is like the one stream. that's
He
like
shows
all
up too.
watches. Okay, I gotta heal my peoples.
That's not right. Ah, fuck. Here, let's just have a fucking seizure on our goddamn show. Look how nightmare that looks. Do you want to play what is known as a Nuzlocke run? Do you know what it is?
Hard.
Do you know what it is?
No, all I know is that it's hard.
Okay.
And that's cheating.
Rule 1: if a Pokemon dies, you
die.
never use it again.
Yeah,
You just put it in your box.
Yeah.
Rule 2: you only catch the first Pokemon you encounter in each route.
That's
So-
kind of a fun rule. Not
So
gonna lie.
it's forcing you to use specific Pokemon that you find.
Yeah. See, look, there we go. Now I'm not poisoned.
Good job. Now there's a guy on YouTube, GRL33009. Good times.
Bye. No
Thanks, dude.
Pokeballs.
I'm having good times too.
Spend all my money on Pokeballs.
Buy more Pokeballs.
Oh, gee, oh, me, oh, my.
Oh my.
Matapastor, you always use bad English.
Yeah. Hey, YouTube dude, come on over to Twitch. You can see the costumes we're wearing for this shit. In any case, we did find some interesting stuff. Arch found a bunch of money. Half of it he stole from me. What else? What else? I found a potion of healing.
Sometimes.
V found a scroll of animate dead. Arch picked up like a carapace, the carapace from the mother beetle to use as like a shield. I think we have we've got some decent loot. We just need to carry out some of the chests we can't open right away and deal with them back in the monastery. You got robbed. You get your shoes jacked too? No. No, because what happened was that V found some copper coins on a bookshelf. He decided to leave them so that he didn't steal from the church, and then Arch grabbed them. So then when I opened the chest, I found coins. I immediately grabbed them before anybody could notice. I knew that Arch would steal them. So I grabbed them, and I used sleight of hand to do it. So I roll sleight of hand. I get a shitty fucking roll. Arch rolls perception to see if he notices me do it. He gets an amazing fucking roll. And then he says, well, can I sleight of hand and steal them? And then he rolls sleight of hand, and he gets an amazing fucking roll, and he steals the coins. I'm like, oh, okay, well, that's how it is, I guess. I don't mind, though. Wait, what minions? Oh, she's talking about Methods Rationality. Dude, I love Methods Rationality. Wait, nobody. I've talked about Methods Rationality multiple times in the show. Have you not paid attention? I'm disappointed.
Good thing she didn't, otherwise there'd be shit tons of spoilers.
Yeah, that's true. I basically spoiled how Methods Rationality fucking ends in this show, dude. If you guys go back to like the Wild Arms playlist from like 2 years ago, you can see the moment where Dave introduces me to Methods of Rationality. Because we spend like a whole bunch of time talking about it during... It was the... there's 3 people you can play as. There's like the hero, there's the cave, there's like the ruins dweller.
What?
What?
What game?
Wild Arms. Yeah, I said Wild Arms, yeah. You weren't there? Okay, that's fair. No, if you go back to Wild Arms and watch the initial, okay, our Wild Arms playthrough was long, and the second half of it's pretty shitty, but it was actually quite interesting when we did the intro to that game, because there's like a prologue where you can choose one of 3 heroes.
Oh, so the turn.
Okay. I'll just do this quickly then. You choose one of 3 heroes.
Ooh.
There's
It's a water Pokemon.
like Jack the farmhand. Yeah, it's a water Pokemon. So no. Dude, water extinguishes fire. You're gonna fucking die. It's not effective. Bubble. You're dumb.
So who's getting against water then? Electricity.
Yes.